So you have your business idea, you know what you'd like to do and how you'll make money doing it. Now you need to set your plan. You need to lay down your goals and objectives on paper, and you need to know how you'll set yourself apart from the competition. A business plan can be quite a daunting thing to build from scratch. Even the guides you find online can make it seem like you have a mountain to climb. But I have a no-nonsense approach to building a solid, actionable business plan that strips out the unnecessary fluff and focuses on the important parts to keep the planning process as simple and, quite importantly, as adaptable as possible. So get a new Word document opened and let's begin. Always start your plan with a business name. You may have thought of this already, you may not. If not, now is the time to think about what name you'll give your business. For simplicity, it would be good to incorporate your company with the same name, so you aren't using a separate trading name. It's hard enough trying to avoid copyright and trademark infringement with one name, let alone two. Get a sheet of paper and brainstorm some ideas. It can incorporate your own name, initials or surname if you want to have a personal edge. You could combine words that resemble the ethos of your business. That's where we came up with the name Vitalife, by combining vitality and life. It's good to come up with at least 3 or 4 contenders, and I'll tell you why shortly. Once you have a few ideas for what you want your business to be called, the next step will be to see if any of those names already exist as incorporated companies, to avoid any conflicts down the line. It's important to note at this stage that my guide is designed for the UK market. So if you're based in the US or elsewhere, the principles remain the same, but you may have to Google the equivalent services or platforms when it comes to the links I provide. So we're going to go to Company's House and we're going to check to see whether a name already exists as an incorporated company. So we start by going to wck2.companieshouse.gov.uk, and when this opens we type the chosen name in the company name field. So I'll put a random name in and hit return, and this now comes back with all of the companies registered under that name or similar names. So we can see that Widgets Limited was registered. It's since been dissolved, but it was a company that's been incorporated and registered. There's also a lot of other businesses with similar names, so it'd be a good idea to find out what industries these businesses operate in if you wanted to go with a similar name, to make sure that there's not going to be any conflict. This will allow you to deduce your names down to a smaller selection, removing the ones that are already registered or too similar to existing businesses that it could cause conflict or issues during registration of your business. The next useful resource to check out is the trademarks that are already registered under your potential business names. Now, my course doesn't cover or account for registration of trademarks. I feel this is something that should come later in business when you've tested the concept and you can warrant the risk of investing in this intellectual property. However, checking for conflicting marks now can save you a lot of trouble down the line. So we start another search, and again it's on the internet, so we go to www.gov.uk and /search -for -trademark, and on here we want to opt to search by keyword, so click on keyword, phrase or image, and then when this opens we want to search by trademark word. So in the search words we want to type the name of the company that we're wanting to investigate. So again, I'll stick with the same example, and we just scroll straight down to search. Right, and now we've got all of the trademarks. So you've got image trademarks and you've also got text-based trademarks that are similar to that name or that contain the name widget. It's important to note here that trademarks are also defined by classes, so don't be alarmed with the number of results that return during this check. have a read of the class types, and you can find these on a separate website. So we go to euipo.europa.eu/EC2. And on here we should be able to see what industries are covered by each particular trademark class. So we click on niche class, and here we have all of the various classes of trademarks. So you can see when we hover over one, it shows all of the various industries and businesses and products that are included in that particular class. So if you plan to name your company Widgets Limited and operate in the food and drink sector, then you needn't be put off by the fact that there's a company with a trademark Widgets that operates in the automotive industry and only owns the trademark for this industry class. So now you should have one or two options left for your business name. Hopefully the above two checks haven't completely wiped your potential names out. If they have, then repeat this process again with a new set of potential names. Choose which one to go with and write that at the top of your plan.